Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Achua. In this video, I want to correct a statement I made in one of my latest videos with the title Hot New Lattafa Releases, where I showcased a Yara with a mauve bottle and I said I believe it was fake because I have not seen it on any Lattafa website. I'm not a mouthpiece of Lattafa. I don't think Lattafa knows me, but I speak about their fragrances a lot, and if I've made any statements I feel it is not right, I just want to correct that based on some research I have done and other information I have gathered about these, other colorful Yara bottles I have seen and a lot of people have also seen online. So when I did that video, I spoke about that bottle being fake, because to me, I haven't seen it on any Lattafa website. But under that video, a viewer or, an audience member known as Marisa came and shared something that she has also heard, or she knows Lattafa is sort of branching out to be a niche house, so they are sort of giving out some of their, sort of collaborating with other lesser known houses to do their already existing lines, including the Yara line. These are all speculation and allegation. I have no idea. I would love for Lattafa to make a statement or something. I don't think they watch me, but if they do, or if someone who knows them, can get something from them, that would be amazing. But from what I gathered, Marisa says Lattafa is sort of branching out, hence they are giving it to like lesser known Middle Eastern or lesser known dupe houses to sort of continue from where they started, and that is why they are sort of these Lattafa. Some they even have the name Lattafa, but this brand is known as Jessica Twain. I looked up the brand. I could find them on Instagram. They are on Instagram, and I realized they do a lot of in your face dupe fragrances. Like the dupe houses that dupe other dupe houses. That is what I have realized about them for the most part. I have no idea. I have not had any business with them. I've not bought anything from Jessica Twain, but that is what I'm gathering. I don't know how true that information is. However, I've seen Fragrance World with some of these Lattafa Yara Assad bottles, in the form of the Just Wadi series, including the Just Anabi, which is the red, the brick red one, and that is apparently inspired by Cherry Smoke by Tom Ford. I've seen the Just Wadi, the first one is Just Anabi. The second one I'm speaking about right now is Just Wadi, and that is the original Yara. That is a dupe for the original Yara. They also have the Just Asrak, that is also known to be inspired by Invictus Alexa, and the last one in that Just series is the Just Aswad, that is inspired by the OG Lattafa Assad. I sort of have faith in that because I know and believe and trust Fragrance World as a brand. I know them, so these ones have been floating around for about a year now, and a lot of us already know that okay, they exist and they are like Fragrance World duping another dupe house. But when it comes to these Jessica Twain bottles, I think I've seen 4 of them. It has the green one, which is known as they when you look on their site, they've labeled it as Lattafa Yara Green Megamari, Oriental, Megamari Oriental. I'm not sure whether Jessica Twain is the name of the house or Megamari Oriental is the name of the house, but that is what they have. And that, according to them, it also says Assad on the package, the cardboard package. It says Assad. So if it is true, based on what Marisa is saying and the fact that this house is very visible on Instagram, for example, and Lattafa themselves, has not come out to dismiss this house or say anything about them or address them, then probably I would retract what I said about them being a fake house, because I had never heard about them until I saw that particular, mauve colored Yara, and then I did a video and then drew your attention to that. So I would want to retract that it is a fake house. I'm not saying it is legitimate. I'm not, seconding or saying anything that the house is legitimate or anything. And I'm also not, denying the fact that I'm not saying they are fake, I know they exist now. Now I can at least put a name on the brand, Jessica Twain. But I have had I haven't had any fragrance from them, you know. I have not bought anything from them, so I wouldn't be able to authenticate anything until Lattafa themselves comes out to say something like, oh, it's true, we are sort of, you know, niching out and we are giving some of the lines to some of these lesser known houses to run them or something, which I highly doubt, you know. I highly doubt that, you know. But let's see. I mean, we should just, if you have any information about that, I mean, we'll be glad to know, you know, for you to share. But for now, that is the information I am gathering. They also have the black bottle known as the Assad, you know, Jessica Twain Assad. That one, they even call it, you know, Assad as in the OG Lattafa, you know, Assad. They have the pink bottle known as Yaran, you know, Yaran instead of Yara, and that is obviously dipping Yara. And then they have the brick red one, you know, and I'm not too sure what that one is inspired by. I've also seen that, you know, there's this, the OG Yara candy that is being, you know, the original one from Lattafa. I've seen this candy, Yara candy, on the same, some of the websites that really sell the original, you know, these Jessica Twain, Mega Mara, Oriental, you know, Assad dupes. I've seen them around, and because of how they are all being marketed at the same time by the same vendor, I'm quite skeptical as to if those ones are also original Yara candy, because those ones are being sold for around $14, you know, $18, and you know, as the highest I've seen so far is like $24, you know, whereas I know the OG Yara, you know, was like a hot cake and it was scarce for a very long time. It was, you know, out of stock, and yeah, you know, the original is being sold around $49. So I'm sort of a bit skeptical about this one going for $14, $18. I can't vouch for that, you know. I can't vouch for that, so you need to be a little careful. And I'm also saying this because I've seen, I think, one or two people reviewing the Yara candy, and they say they can't smell anything, you know. So it makes me wonder if they got it from the websites themselves, or, you know, from any other vendor like we usually do when some of these houses, you know, bring out fragrances. So it's a bit, you know, until Lattafa themselves sort of, you know, come out to say something, you know, which I wish they will, you know, it will be useful. So I wouldn't say these Jessica Twain, Mega Mara, Oriental fragrances with the green, the hot pink, the baby pink, the blue, and those colors, I wouldn't say they are fake, you know. I want to retract that. The violet one, I wouldn't say they are fake, because at least I can put a name to the brand or a house that sort of, you know, manufactures it for the meantime. So everybody, I mean, I don't know, I think they have their own markets, you know. So probably they have their own markets. They have people who buy them, and I haven't come across anyone who owns anything from them. I've even seen Camera, you know, and they have their version as Komara, you know. They have Camera, they have all the popular Arabic fragrance, you know, dupe fragrances. They also have their own dupe versions of that, you know, and I can't authenticate how they smell, if whether they smell alike to the ones that they are duping or inspired by. I can't tell. I can't vouch for that because I haven't come across any of that. Probably I'll try and get one of them to see how, you know, it turns out. I think I'm just going to, the prices are very low, you know, because their prices are selling for around $18, $20. So probably I'll try and get one of the one that I believe, you know, or I initially termed as fake, you know. I'll try and get one of them to see if it compares to any of the dupes, you know, that Lattafa themselves has come out with, you know. So this is what I wanted to bring to your attention, just not to, you know, seem like sort of running someone's business down, you know, because apparently they are a business, you know, and they are in existence, and I'm sure Lattafa has seen it, you know. If they had issues with that, they would have clamped them down, or, you know, spoken to them or something, you know, but that hasn't happened yet. So I'm just, you know, just waiting around to see what happens, and if Lattafa themselves will confirm what Marisa said about them branching out and giving out their some of their lines to some of the lesser known houses to continue or something. It is all speculation. I cannot vouch for that. I don't know the facts, you know. I don't know the facts about it. So just be on the watch out, you know. If you ever see those bottles they are not, they might not be from Lattafa, you know, but as to if they have any association with Lattafa, I have no idea, and I can't say whether they are fake or legitimate until there's a sort of confirmation or denial from the OG house. So that is going to be it for today, and I hope this video found you well. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I hope to see you in my next one. Take care. Bye bye.